Hello, my name is Maximilian Köbler and I'm part of the Global Solution Management team at SAP, responsible for the area of financial closing. As mentioned in other videos on SAP S/4HANA Finance, the starting point of important innovations is the end-to-end finance and risk process. Today, I'd like to share some insights about SAP S/4HANA Cloud for Advanced Financial Closing, in short AFC, which is our new strategic closing orchestration solution and runs with SAP S/4HANA Cloud as well as with the on-premise versions. Let's start with the situation that most companies are facing today in the entity close. Often they are still managing their close process with large, complex spreadsheets, including thousands of lines of documentation. Results are manually saved from the financial system into shared drives, leading to a quite unstructured documentation of the process. And with that approach, it's very hard to know what are the dependencies of the tasks and what is the optimal sequence. And this is especially difficult to manage if the finance teams are distributed across many countries, time zones, and they work in different financial systems. Now, when we talk to our customers about what is really required to optimize the entity close, we notice that there is a clear need for much more quality, efficiency, speed, and transparency. AFC addresses all of these needs. You can imagine AFC like the conductor of a music orchestra that ensures every musician involved knows exactly what to do and when to start. Let me provide you an overview of AFC's most important features along a typical close process cycle. So first, the solution allows accounting experts to define the perfect symphony of closing tasks for all involved entities that are automated as much as possible and clearly structured with all the dependencies, supporting documentation, org unit, and responsibility assignments. SAP delivers best practice content for hundreds of closing steps so that you can really kickstart your project. Second, AFC keeps everyone involved and updated about the process. It informs accountants and managers via emails, notifications, and gives status updates. It even provides embedded workflows for 4i principles and approval steps. And the solution can automatically kick off closing jobs in the background and receive status updates, which can directly trigger successor tasks. Third, managers and chief accountants can use built-in analytics and controls in AFC to see the real-time status of all closing activities from different dimensions like countries or finance domains, and with a drill down into all of the levels of detail. So now, as you know about the functions and benefits of AFC, let's focus on the look and feel from the perspective of an accounting manager. So to monitor the real-time status of the close, we use the tile Financial Close Overview to navigate into a dashboard that provides information about the most relevant closing-related KPIs. For instance, we can see the task count by status, the completion rate by region, and the number of errors and delays. So by clicking on one of the cards, we can seamlessly navigate into the details of each KPI. And this drill down provides us the full transparency and insight needed to resolve errors and bottlenecks along the way. For instance, we can see that the depreciation posting run has been completed with errors. So we can navigate into the task object page from here and understand the full status flow, as well as the impact on successor tasks using the graphical network view. After this first demo of the great look and feel of AFC, let me show you one of the new features that were recently introduced as part of the incremental release updates. You can now use custom fields to achieve an even higher flexibility in the analysis and reporting of the close process. These fields are additional attributes on the task and folder level within the closing structure. In the first place, you can decide about the purpose of the 3 custom fields. A typical use case would be process areas or sub-areas like record to report, order to cash, or procure to pay to enable a process-wise closing status. After the use case definition, custom field values can be maintained in the closing structure. which can be done very efficiently via mass maintenance and via top-down derivation. For example, if the attribute value is maintained on a folder level, it is inherited down to the underlying tasks with the task list release. During the close, you can then filter by the attribute values of the custom fields and benefit from the flexible reporting capabilities. In this example use case, by viewing the close progress by process areas. And this is by far not all. So besides the custom fields, AFC provides many more reporting dimensions out of the box, such as org units, countries, regions, or responsibility groups. In the following, I want to move the focus away from AFC's functionalities and talk about the easy and flexible deployment. So AFC is part of the SAP S/4HANA Cloud product family, which is characterized as a modern and modular cloud ERP suite. And AFC is delivered as a cloud service powered by the SAP Business Technology Platform. As a cloud-based closing hub, AFC can be easily connected with multiple ERP systems, including SAP ECC, SAP S/4HANA, and SAP S/4HANA Cloud. With this lean hub deployment, closing processes can be defined, processed, and monitored in the cloud, while the task execution and the related business data still stays in your connected on-premise or cloud ERP system. Finally, we hope this video about advanced financial closing clarifies the benefits, deployment, and the main features, and has increased your understanding how the solution drives the next level of quality, efficiency, speed, and transparency of your entity close process. I'd like to finish off by thanking you for your attention, and I'm looking forward to discussing this topic with you in more detail.